Yo, what's up guys? This is the Zero Divide bringing you another Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary. This time we're doing domination on slums, and I go 63 and 8 on this, so it's a decent gameplay. And I'm going to try to explain my thought process. I normally like to open up on the right side, but I saw a red dot there on B, so I figured I can't let them have B this early. I've got to go take him off of there. Now you also want to check this little brick monument area there, and then to your right as you go through here. And then run over here and get this B pop, and then we're going to go cover the right side again. Now, I'm constantly checking back and forth between what's happening on my screen and the minimap. I'd say I glance over at the minimap at least once a second, most times twice a second. Okay, didn't get that guy. Teammate did those, so Bravo's safe. I'm going to run up here and grab that in case I run out of ammo on my MSMC. And I get taken out there. Not really much you can do. You can't cover three ways at once. So we're going to try to go around the right again and pick that guy up. And see if we can't get up here and prevent them from coming to the right, or at least, give our teammates a greater chance to capture B. And a C dot over here, so we'll take him out, and let's hop on B. And I get shot there. Now, I didn't see the guy that shot me, and I didn't watch the kill cam, but I figured there's a sniper in the graveyard there. So I know I'm not going to be able to hop on B until that sniper's taken care of. So we're going to go the same route again, and we're going to try to get behind him. This guy up here I saw his red dot, and so I figured let's take him out and then continue on, and that knifer just failed. And now we're kind of pushing up a little bit, so I want to be careful here. I want to take my time a little bit more. And I know that guy's got a hammer, so I don't really want to contest. I don't want to be closer to him, so I'll try to get around him, and I end up getting the hip fire kill on him. Now we can go kill that sniper in the graveyard so that we can take B. And there's a sniper, and then I died, but my mission was accomplished. And we got B out of it, so I'll take that death any day. And we're going to do something a little bit different here. I ran up the right side 3 times, so I'm just going to try to come straight across, or straight through the middle. Hope that sniper wasn't back there. I made it through, and then we're going to try to push up here on the right a little bit. Kind of make them worry about running through their spawn. Makes it a little bit easier to defend the flag. And that was some pretty nasty aim on the hip fire there. That was just... if that guy would have had an SMG, I probably would have died. And I hear that we're losing B, so let's go make sure that B's okay. Got that guy, red dot over there. Ooh, but of course I reloaded. I have to reload after every kill. If I fire one bullet accidentally, yep, that's a reload. So that got me killed that time, which it does quite often. And then again, there's another example of some pretty bad aim. Saw a red dot here in the middle. Looks like my teammates got him. And tried to turn on that guy, and it just didn't quite work out. Sometimes you just have to trust that your teammates are going to take care of things. If I would have just continued running up the right side there, I probably would have been okay with that guy. But unfortunately, I thought, well, I got to do this, I got to kill this guy, and I ended up paying a death for it. So you have to have some trust in your teammates on this game, because you can't cover every way at once. It's just not physically possible. Alright, so let's hop on B here. Ooh, got a guy in the middle. Got an assist on him. And there's that knifer again. And let's get out of the way. Dolphin died, and safe. Okay, now I know that there's somebody in the middle there, but I'm trusting my teammates that are in our middle to take him out. Hop up on the fountain here, get a better angle on these guys on B, take them out. And we're going to go back to covering the right side. The Slums is a very linear map. There are only 3 ways to get to the B flag. You can either go this right side here, 1, 2, and we get a third one. Can we get a third one? Oh, we did get a third one. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, Slums is a very linear map. There are 3 ways into B. You have right, middle, and left, regardless of which side you spawn on. I do believe the Slums is a hell of a lot easier to hold down from the side that we're on, from the A side. So a lot of times, if we're having difficulty defending B from the C side, I'll try to push through and take A, force them to spawn at C and take it, and then we'll have an easier time of it. And on this map, since we already have the what I consider the good spawn, I didn't really want to triple cap and take a chance on giving them A. Even with a VSAT up, I would much rather have A, and I feel like I got pretty lucky there, because normally if I try to prone on stairs to avoid a bouncing Betty, it kills me. It didn't that time. So I went and picked up some ammo, another unnecessary dolphin dive that time. I'm just doing that one for style points. And come over here, pick this guy up. With a VSAT up, I really don't feel like I need to explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. You can see the triangles on the map just like I can. And pick up our swarm, and now let's make sure we don't die so that we can start the second round off with our kill streaks. Oh, and Sniper just took a bullet to the face. That was just pure reaction. I didn't know he was there. I just decided, you know what, I may as well check this way. And I'm glad that I did, because he would have killed me. Alright, start round 2. Starting off in pretty good shape, even though we have the crappy spawn. I have a swarm and dogs, so I really don't feel like they're going to be able to, to hold B, even if they do take it initially. And then I'm just checking how long I need to wait before I can use my score streaks, and I'll see how long it says, and I'll start a mental countdown. It said 12 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and there come the doggies. Okay, now they did take B, but they won't hold it, I don't think, too long with the dogs out. So I saw a red dot in the center, come over here, hop on B. I saw red dots to the right there, so even though I've got a teammate already looking that way, I'm going to go ahead and try to pre-fire that corner. None of them came through. We did end up picking up B, which is good. And we're going to pick up... No, we're not. The dogs got him. And then we do pick up that guy, which is good because I felt like I was getting low on ammo. I'm going to pick up his MSMC. The MSMC is either the best or the second best submachine gun in the game, in my opinion. It's either the PDW. It just seems like the bullets are stronger, like it has longer range than the other submachine guns. So it's, ooh, and nope. Really could have used the VSAT there to tell me there were 3 people running up on me. Alright, so running back, checking the minimap. I see a dot on the fountain. Get him. I saw another dot on the left here, so I'm going to try to check it. And then my swarm decides that looked pretty tasty and comes and takes a bite out of me. I'm seeing the swarm rack up some kills for me. Once again, I'm constantly checking the minimap back and forth. Between the center of my screen and the minimap, you always want to... The minimap is a very important tool that people underutilize. You have to learn how to check your minimap while you're playing. And I'm scanning this area over here. I figured they'll probably try to take C because I just saw a couple of our guys spawn in A, so they're probably back here. So let's go see. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to defend C or whether I want them to take it. And I think I end up thinking that, you know what, I'll just let them take it. And it's nice to know where they're coming from. Even if you know all the spawn points on a map, knowing that they're coming from a certain direction is extremely useful. And I see that guy there, and I was going to let him take C and then kill him, but my teammate got him, so not really much we can do about that. We have no idea where they are, so we're just in kind of chicken with our head cut off mode here. Pick that guy up there. See another red dot on the left up there in the minimap, but I've got 2 teammates over there, so I don't need to worry about it. So let's check middle. Didn't see anybody middle. And I see a few red dots back there, and it kind of has me worried. We'll pick that guy up, because I really don't want them taking A. And then I get spawned behind, but that's Call of Duty, that will happen, especially when you have a triple cap. So they finally take C, so a little reflex check there provided by Recursed, and this guy gets turned on. So now they have C, we know which way they're coming, so we can just basically go back into hold down mode on B, which if you want to win the game, that's by far the easiest way to win a domination game, is just hold 2 flags. Cut off the routes to the flags that they're trying to get to, and it's just an easy win if you're capable of doing that. If everybody stays in their lane and doesn't try to go John Rambo all the time, which, honestly I'm guilty of quite a bit, then domination games are easy. Once you get that initial B cap and everybody gets set up, then you really shouldn't lose B. I'll go around there and pick that guy up. And we'll see what we can do here. Pull out the AN-94 suppressor, which is a very good assault rifle. This has longer range than my MSMC. And we're going to get in their spawn, see if we can wreak a little bit of havoc here, and there we go. That should have been the final kill cam, but it gives it to the other guy. Final score on that was 63-8. I realized there really wasn't much that I could really say about my thought process, as that was more of a Twitch gameplay than a strategy gameplay. But hopefully I did give you something that you can work with, something you can learn. So until next time, this is Zero out.